We are coming to the final part of this lesson. We are discussing a very interesting question today. Do cells grow and reproduce forever? We know that our body is made up of millions and millions of cells. These cells are very tiny, but they perform many important jobs. But do they keep growing and dividing throughout our life? The answer is no. Cells have a lifespan, and their growth and division are carefully controlled. Just like people have a lifespan, cells also have a lifespan. A cell grows, divides, and when necessary, performs its particular function and eventually dies when it is no longer needed. When old or dead cells are removed, new cells can replace them. So remember this simple sequence: grow, divide, perform function, die, and get replaced. This process is very important for keeping our body healthy. If cells die too early or if cells continue living when they should not, problems can occur. Now, why do cells divide? There are three simple reasons we need to remember. First of all, for growth. Second, for repair. And third, replacement. Growth means when we grow from baby into a child and then into an adult, our body needs more cells. That is by cell division. Second is repair. If some cells are damaged, new cells can replace them and help repair the tissue. Third is replacement. Our body continuously needs new cells to replace old cells. So cell division is not something that happens randomly. It happens for important reasons and is normally controlled. Now we are coming across a new terminology called contact inhibition. What does it mean? In many normal animal cells, when cells come into contact with neighboring cells, their division usually stops. Think of it like cars in a parking area. Imagine that all the parking spaces are already occupied. We don't keep adding more cars into the same space, right? Because we don't have space to leave our car. Similarly, normal cells receive signals that tell them when to stop dividing. So we can remember, contact inhibition means contact with the neighboring cells helps stop further cell division. But in cancer cell, what happens? This control is lost. The cells lose the ability of contact inhibition. They lose their normal control of cell division. Instead of stopping their division when they should, they continue dividing uncontrollably. As more and more abnormal cells are produced, they can form a mass of cells. This mass of cell is called a tumor. So the important difference is normal cells form a controlled division, whereas cancer cells show uncontrolled division. This is why control of cell division is very important for our body. Do plant cells also behave exactly like animal cells? No. Plant cells have a rigid cell wall outside the cell membrane. Because of this rigid cell wall, plant cells don't show contact inhibition in the same way as many animal cells. Plants also have a different pattern of growth. In plants, growth is especially active only in particular regions. We know that meristematic cells only can divide continuously and they are called the growing regions of the plant. So animal cells and plant cells have different patterns of growth. Although cells are extremely small, they perform amazing jobs. So what are the main functions they carry out? Produce energy. Can you tell which organelle? Yes, mitochondria. Make and secrete substances with the help of the endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi bodies, vesicles. Divide to produce new cells. We learned about mitosis and meiosis. Work together with the other cells. Now think about our own body. Our body has many different types of cells. They work together like a team. Just as different people in a school have different responsibilities, different cells have different functions also. All these cells working together help our body function properly. Let's quickly check what we have learned. Do cells grow and divide forever? No. Cell growth and cell division are normally controlled. What is contact inhibition? It is the stopping of cell division when many normal animal cells come into contact with neighboring cells. What happens when cancer cells lose this control? They may continue dividing uncontrollably and form tumors. Do plant cells grow in exactly the same way as animal cells? No, plant cells have rigid cell walls and follow a different pattern of growth. Finally, remember this important idea: cells are tiny, but they work continuously and together to keep living organisms alive and functioning. Before we finish, I want you to think about one question. If our body did not produce new cells to replace old or damaged cells, what do you think would happen?